All right, so let's get started. As I said, my name is Darrell Evans, co-founder of Yokel Local Internet Marketing, and we've been in business now for about 5 years, helping local businesses, generally speaking, business professionals that have long sales cycles from the time a buyer might consider themselves, potential prospect for their product or service. And so what I want to talk with you about right now in this very first video is just the overview of sort of an understanding that you've got to have in today's marketing landscape. And just a quick background, just so you know, I've been an entrepreneur for many years, and when I first entered the marketing world, obviously traditionally the yellow pages were around. A lot of business owners were using billboards and radio and TV and newspapers, and my niche when I was running a real estate and mortgage practice back then had to do with direct mail. And direct mail obviously has its pros and cons, but one of the things we learned about the process of direct mail was we had to really niche down and really find a target audience to send our mail to. We couldn't just pick up 5,000 names, 10,000 names off of a neighborhood list and send our mail out. We really had to understand what the buyer's needs were and what their potential state of being was at the time our mail arrived. And what we learned is that everyone who might receive our mail, who, let's just say we were targeting a home buyer, they might be they might be renting, they might live in an affluent neighborhood, maybe they look like on the surface they could qualify to buy a home, but it didn't mean they were ready to buy a home at that moment. So we had to put systems in place and processes in place to continually stay in touch with those folks. What I want to help you understand today, if you're struggling with this, is really understanding the power that has shifted to the consumer in how they begin the online search for their products and services today. So a couple of years ago, when I was a realtor, let's say back in the early 90s, and I know that probably dates me a little bit, but I started when I was in college, when I was about 20 years old, 22 years old, the consumer had to come to a real estate agent to get a listing of the homes. We used to have these books called MLS books. They came out every 30 days, and today you don't have to do that. You can go to Zillow or Trulia or any of these websites that are on the web today to find out what's available on the market today. So the buyer today, and it doesn't matter what you sell or what your product is, if the buyer, the consumers today are in charge or in control of that journey and that online discovery process. And we're going to talk about that in the next several videos, but I wanted to, in this video, give you a quick overview. We call it the inbound process of marketing, whereby buyers are making their own journey online, and it's your job to show up in the various stages of their journey. And we're going to get into that in the next couple of videos, but I want you to really understand and really embrace this idea that the buyer is in control of the buying process. And statistics say, and I don't get caught up in too many statistics, but somewhere between 60 to 80% of buyers today will do their research online before they ever contact you as a business owner or provider of service. So with that, I want to move into the next topic in the next video, but the buyer's in control, and the better we understand and accept that, the better we can build a marketing process and strategy around that. So we'll talk to you in the next video.